Old Master Gu.
This is the expert I mentioned to you before.
Linger. No matter how far my Gu family has fallen, we wouldn't resort to finding someone who just started cultivation for protection.
Dad, although Linfeng has only just begun cultivation, his talent is exceptional. He is no ordinary being. Dad.
Appraisal in use.
Suffering from virulent poison. Has entered the heart meridian. I fear he doesn't have long to live. I wonder if my healing technique will be effective.
Linfeng, can you save my father?
I can try. Linger trusts me so much. System, you must not deceive me.
Dad, how do you feel? Are you feeling any better?
My chest doesn't hurt anymore, and my arms and legs feel much lighter now. Young man, you truly are a master of medicine.
Fortunately, when I leveled up before, these skills also upgraded accordingly. As long as I level up quickly, complete recovery is only a matter of time.
Look, Dad, I told you Linfeng is very, very powerful, right?
It was this old man who was wrong before.
Old Master Gu, you flatter me too much.
That Lin family failed to recognize a treasure, and my Gu family picked up a great treasure. Daughter, pass down the order. My Gu family is willing to offer half of our family assets in immortal source tribute, wishing Linfeng an early achievement of the Dao.
These things, I prepared them all for you. How about it? Is it enough?
Enough. More than enough. This.
But what do you want these chickens for?
To level up. Whether I can level up depends on you.
Character attributes.
It really can level me up. Even one chicken gives 5 points of experience. That's 50 times more than a mosquito.
Legendary Supreme Magic Ring. Mysterious Holy Light. Epic Charm Bracelet. Legendary Spatial Treasure Sword. Epic Blazing Battle Boots. Experience plus 5.
Suchi leaving the body. Why do I feel like his strength has increased again?
Eldest sister, I received news that Linfeng is nearby. Good, let's hurry and find him.
How could a master like this be in the common marketplace? You wouldn't understand this. When a master acts, it is not something we can fathom.
Sword Key leaving the body. How could a master like this be killing chickens in the marketplace? Who could it be? It definitely won't be Linfeng. Sister, let's go. Experience plus 5. Legendary Supreme Magic Ring. Mysterious Holy Light. Epic Charm Bracelet. Legendary Spatial Treasure Sword. Epic Blazing Battle Boots.
Holy cow. There are so many pieces of equipment. With this system, what resources could I possibly lack?
Congratulations, host, your experience has reached 1000. Do you want level up?
Level up. I leveled up again. I have now reached the Daoist realm. I'm only one step away from Lin Dong's Dao Master realm. Every time I level up, I can even gain an extra skill.
Lin Feng.
Elite Lord.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Killed the Elite Lord. Experience plus 500. Congratulations, host, your experience has reached 10,000. Do you wish to level up?
So good. Although I don't know why Linfeng is killing chickens, I can sense that. His spiritual power is gradually increasing.
Level up.
Level up successful. Obtain skill healing technique.
I leveled up again. I didn't expect that this small batch of chickens actually allowed me to jump to levels Lin Dong cultivated for decades. Yet in one day, I reached the Dao Master level. Moreover, every time I level up, I can gain a skill. This is too awesome.
Lin Feng! His arm is healed. Eldest sister. Lin Feng is just good for nothing. How could he be a high-level magic cultivator? How is it that, after only a few days apart, his strength seems to have surged dramatically? He can already rival the Dao Master realm.
Linfeng. His supreme bone was already given to me. How can he still cultivate? And yet in such a short time too. He reached the same realm as me.
With this system assisting me, my ascent to the peak of martial Dao is imminent. However, what exactly is this healing technique?
Lin Feng! Grandstanding in the market and associating with lowlifes truly disgraces our Lin family.
Lin Qingsu, what are you doing here?
Hurry up and come home with us.
That is your home, not mine. I have absolutely no relationship with you anymore.
If it weren't for your blood and being useful to my mother, do you think you would still be qualified to return? Lin Feng! Mother's old illness has relapsed now, and only using your blood as medicine will have a miraculous effect, as long as you are willing to donate blood. I will make Mother stop holding a grudge against you regarding the matter of you seizing little brother's supreme bone.
Something I never did. Why should I fear her punishment? You think you are kind and generous. In reality, you are the most hypocritical person.
You
framed me for stealing the supreme bone, broke my arms, and ruined my danshan. Now you want me to return to the Lin family to supply blood for you? Dream on.
Lin Feng! Mother is now seriously ill in bed. Do you have any conscience left?
I have no conscience. How much have I done for the Lin family? You still have the nerve to scold me. Your audacity is truly immense.
Linfeng. Eldest sister and second sister kindly invited you home. How can you speak to them like that? If you had even a shred of filial piety, you should actively go back and donate blood to our mother.
You want me to go back and be a medicinal guy? Hey, since you are so filial, why don't you bleed yourself?
Little brother, why waste so many words on him? For Mother's illness, we must tie him up and drag him back today.
Hey, Linfeng. Linfeng.
Xiaofeng. Little sister, your attack was too ruthless. It's because he is too weak. I only used 1/3 of my strength. You are at the martial master peak. He can't withstand even 1/3 of your strength. Call the divine doctor quickly.
Really let the divine doctor examine him. Then I took Linfeng's, the matter of the supreme bone. Won't that be exposed? Brother, even if you don't want to donate blood, you don't have to pretend to be injured, right?
That's right. I only used 30% of my strength. He actually fainted. He must definitely be pretending. What are you looking at? Hurry up and scram.
Hey, 30% of the martial master realm's power is enough to kill how many mage martial cultivators? Can you guys stop going too far?
I think you were simply deceived by Lin Feng. Deceived. This person is best at feigning misery. If you keep pretending, get up quickly. If you keep pretending, I'll punch you to death. Stop messing around. What if he really is seriously injured? Elder sister, he is just pretending. I think, why don't we just carry him back to the Lin family and cut his hand to draw blood, that's all.
Linfeng's dantian was completely
The film was
destroyed. 2 years
translated
ago, he
and
also suffered the
narrated by
bone
M
replacement
Media.
punishment. Today, just when he recovered, you guys hit him until he fainted again. You claim Linfeng is family. I think you fundamentally never intended for him to live.
Who are you anyway? This is our family matter. What concern is it of yours? Wait, the bone replacement punishment you mentioned. What does that mean?
Stop here. Pretending for me. Linfing these past years, living in your family's house, was definitely treated worse than pigs and dogs. Pale and emaciated, covered in frostbite. He even suffered from malnutrition. Your Lin family isn't good at raising people. You're good at disgracing yourselves, right?
How is that possible? These past years, we gave him quite a lot of resources. How could he possibly be malnourished?
Once the divine doctor arrives, the truth will naturally be revealed.
Oh no, with great difficulty, we managed to drive Linfeng out of the family. If they discover that I took Linfeng's supreme bone, won't the secret be exposed?
The divine doctor has arrived.
Brother, as long as you are willing to come home and continue drawing blood to treat mother's illness, even if you want my supreme bone, I will have no complaints.
Linfing, you're awake. Move aside.
Brother, you're awake. Are you alright?
No need for your false concern. Linger. Let's go.
Let's go.
Just leaving like that. Linfeng! Do you even have our Lin family? In your eyes.
If I don't leave what I'm supposed to do standing here, wait for you to beat me to death.
Look, he's perfectly fine now, isn't he? I knew he was fine.
Brother, Mommy is seriously ill now. You can't just ignore this. If it weren't for my poor health, I would have donated blood long ago.
Xiaofeng, Mommy was soft-hearted, that's why she let you come back. It's just a little blood donation from you. Stop arguing.
You wanted me to leave the Lin family. So you severed both my arms, destroyed my Danshan, and drove me out of the Lin family. Now you want me to come back. And I'm supposed to be eternally grateful to you. Your Lin family. Isn't this going too far?
Linfeng! Over the years, the Lin family has given you so many benefits. Now it was merely a small punishment administered to you. Yet you hold such deep resentment?
In your eyes, destroying a person's Danshan and crippling their cultivation is just a small punishment.
Well, you didn't die to do. When you hit my little brother, you didn't say anything. You actually hold a grudge over such a minor matter until now?
Lindong suffering a minor injury is treated as a monumental event, but me losing half my life is considered a minor matter.
Linfeng, stop playing hard to get here. If you don't come with me today, don't ever think about coming home again.
That is your home, not mine.
You're courting death. How is this possible?
Lin Qingsu, do you think I will still be like before? Letting you hit and scold me. Don't ever appear before me again. Otherwise, I absolutely won't let you off easily. Let's go.
You. Why do I feel like Linfeng has...
Pig.
You managed to get this.
Money makes the world go round, let alone just one pig. Even a big tiger. I could get it for you. This is only one. There's a whole truckload outside.
Experience plus 5,000. Congratulations, host. You have already exceeded 10 million. Do you want to upgrade?
One elite pig can give 5,000 experience. I'm currently entering the Thunder Tribulation realm. If there was a truckload, then wouldn't I be able to directly become a Yon God? Let's go. We are going.
The film
Ruyi
was
Jade's look-alike.
translated
Antique
and
table from the
narrated
Qianlong
by
period.
Media.
Qing Dynasty Jade Ruyi Star Table. Selling Han Dynasty White Jade Bracelet. Jade Star Table. Jade Lotus Lamp Star Table. Han Dynasty White Jade Bracelet. Worth 100 gold pieces.
The artifact is fixed, not surprisingly near able to district public use, relying on these eyes. Even if I cannot cultivate, perhaps I can still become the richest person in Jiangcheng. I wonder if there are any other uses.
You want it? Boss, wrap it up.
Kate. No need. They are all replicas.
Linfing, I didn't expect you to know appraisal techniques. How many surprises are there that I still don't know about?
What I know is far more than just this.
Spirit Restoration Pill. Blood Recovery Pill. Great Rejuvenation Pill. Great Meridian Pill. Heart Cleansing Pill. Rejuvenation Pill.
The Great Perfection Replenishing Pill can increase spiritual power. Repair meridians. It is a high-grade spiritual pill.
WuShuang, I want this one. With this spiritual medicine, perhaps, the injuries I sustained from Brother Linfeng, his attack, can heal quickly.
Lindong. Qin WuShuang. It truly is a small world for enemies.
Linfeng. I thought that after you were expelled from the Lin family, you would have starved to death on the streets. I didn't expect to actually run into you here.
Brother Linfeng, We looked for you before, but you refused to return. Is it not true that you came here just to stage a chance encounter to see WuShuang?
Linfeng, I advise you not to. Try to eat swan meat. Even if the Lin family forgives you and takes you back, the marriage contract between us has already been cancelled. Because only a man like Lindong, who possesses the innate supreme bone, is worthy of me, Qin WuShuang.
Innate supreme bone. Qin WuShuang. Wait until you find out that this man you constantly protect used my supreme bone. I wonder if you can still continue to like him. Rest assured, a person like you, I look down upon.
You.
Linfeng, stop saying things out of spite. As long as you are willing to apologize, I will definitely speak well of you to my sisters and let you return home.
Putting on an act.
Lindong, you are just too soft-hearted. A person like Linfeng, if he returns to the Lin family, he will constantly drag you down.
You all.
Ignore them. Let's go.
Stop. Hand over what you have. Didn't you hear that Lindong wants it?
Aren't you going too far? This item was clearly obtained by my Xiaofeng. First,
Linfeng, you are too selfish. Lindong was injured, all because of you. Are you unwilling to even offer medicine now?
You want it. Sure. But you have to pay more. Just right. I'll try out this replication technique. Replication technique, use it. You really want this? This is just trash. Are you sure you want it?
It might be trash in your eyes, but in my eyes, this is a supreme treasure of the world. I heard everything just now. You personally said this was a high-grade spiritual elixir. Now you still want to frame me by calling it trash?
If you want it, you can have it. However, I paid for this myself.
How much money? I'll give you double. When faced with profit, you don't even bother pretending anymore.
The transaction is complete. Once sold, there are no refunds or exchanges.
Don't worry, I'm different from you.
I didn't expect this. There really is such a fool who spends so much money to buy trash. Fine. Let's go.
but that pill.
It was fake.
Young man, your insight is quite good. The pill this old man used just now employed an illusion technique. Ordinary people find it hard to see through. If you are also willing, I'm willing to take you as a disciple. You would directly become a medicine cultivator.
Medicine elder of the Medicine Immortal Valley. Rumor has it that this is the Juju continent's only sect that relies on spiritual
was
medicine. To
translated
enter the four great
and
immortal
narrated
sects,
by
the medicines they
Amnesia.
produce can bring the dead back to life and regrow flesh on white bones. They can also enhance cultivation. If I can enter the Medicine Immortal Valley, my spiritual power will definitely increase rapidly.
Do you see Linfeng? This is the kind of man Qin WuShuang should have. Not only does he possess the Supreme Bone, but his talent is also outstanding, and his insight is unique. He was favored by the Medicine Elder. And you? You are still just a wastrel.
Outstanding talent. A good-for-nothing who relies on absorbing others' abilities to cultivate. I'd like to see how long you can keep up this act.
Brother Linfeng, you wanted my Supreme Bone. I don't blame you, but you shouldn't slander me like this, should you?
Since the transaction is over, I will take my leave first.
Wait,
What else do you want to do? The effect of the replication technique has arrived. Could it be that it was discovered?
brother, you stay right here and watch me acknowledge the Medicine Elder as my master. Perhaps later I will ask the Medicine Elder to find you a job, so you can enter the Medicine Immortal Valley to clean up. That's better than starving on the streets, right?
You don't need to trouble yourself worrying about me. I think you should rather consider, what if the medicine elder later discovers that this pill is fake? How will you handle the situation?
What fake?
Fake. It really seems to be fake.
This is impossible. This is clearly the Great Perfection supplement pill. How could it possibly be fake?
Then you're saying this old man was blind and foolish?
No. It's just that.
I was far away just now, and this old man didn't see clearly. But now that I look closely, this is a shoddy, poorly made counterfeit. This brat is hateful. How dare he use fake goods to deceive me? As for the matter of entering the Medicine Valley, consider it unsaid.
Medicine Elder.
Lin Feng, you tricked me.
When did I trick you? Everything I said was the truth.
Zhao Feng told you long ago that pill was fake, but you refused to believe it and insisted on buying it. I couldn't stop you even if I tried.
You!
I just remembered what someone said earlier. Said Lin Dong had exceptional talent. And said I was just a fool. Even geniuses have moments when they misjudge things.
Lin Feng. How dare you insult me? You're courting death.
WuShuang, are you alright?
Experience plus 1000.
Experience increased. So it's not just killing chickens or pigs. That allows me to level up. As long as there is damage, I can level up.
Lin Feng. Are you crazy?
Lin Feng, I know you hate me. And you think I stole your Fianki. But you can't try to kill WuShuang.
Can hitting people also grant experience? Perfect. Now I have a ready-made test subject. Let me give it a good try.
Lin Feng, why don't you quickly apologize to Qin WuShuang, having left the Lin family and now offending the Qin family? I'm afraid you won't live much longer.
Who are you threatening?
Experience increased by 1000.
Hitting people really does increase experience. Then leveling up won't be difficult for me.
How dare you hit me?
I'm hitting exactly you.
Experience increased by 1000.
You trash, are you saying I can't hit you?
You!
I'll teach you for your insidious remarks.
Experience increased by 1000.
I'll teach you for scheming everywhere. I'll teach you for lying and targeting me.
Lin Feng. It's bad enough that you don't repent, but you actually hit your younger brother.
Screw you.
Experience increased by 1000.
I only remembered to hit him and forgot to hit you.
You?
What do you mean you? Bullying the weak, fearing the strong, and greedy for vanity. When you needed me, I was the good older brother. When you didn't need me, I was just the trash who replaced Lin Dong's identity. Today I will beat this bitch.
Experience increased by 1000.
Lose your
Experience increased by 1000.
life.
Experience increased by 1000.
Awesome.
Experience increased by 1000. Congratulations to the host for breaking through the experience limit. Million level.
Leveled up again. Now equivalent to the soul-seizing realm. This is much faster than leveling up by killing chickens. But this summoning technique, what exactly is it? I need to find an opportunity to properly test it out.
Lin Feng, how dare you hit me?
What's wrong with me hitting you? That slap you just gave me. You used your full strength, didn't you? Did you not harbor the intention to kill me?
The film was translated
You can try to kill me, and I can't fight back.
Media.
How can you get to dictate all the terms?
I'm already at the Taoist peak. Just one step away from becoming a Tao master. Before, you couldn't even reach one of my fingers, yet now you can completely defeat me. If you possess such strength, why didn't you show it earlier?
In your eyes, haven't I always been a piece of good for nothing? How come? Breaking off the engagement with me, do you regret it now?
Lin Feng, since your cultivation strength has improved, and you are no longer that piece of good for nothing who couldn't cultivate, then I can be magnanimous, allowing you to return to my side.
You want me to return to your side?
That's right, although the Lin family. The one who has an engagement with me is Lin Dong. But as long as you are willing, I can be magnanimous. You hand over your cultivation technique with both hands. I can let you stay by my side. To be a male concubine. Experience increased by 1000.
Did I just slap your face? Your skin is actually this thick.
You.
Watch me properly beat some sense into you today.
Stop. Lin Feng, I don't care how you bully me. Qin WuShuang was after all once your Fianki. How can you treat her like this?
Experience increased by 1000.
Are you a masochist? You came up here looking for a beating yourself. Don't tell me you enjoyed being hit by me.
Hey, you also said you were Xiao Feng's previous fiancé. Now, he is mine. What about hitting him? Even if I hit you, it wouldn't be unacceptable.
You are courting death.
Linger. Are you alright?
How dare you ambush me? Your Lin family is truly despicable. Despicable.
Linfeng, don't think you're amazing just because you entered cultivation. You and Lindong are still worlds apart. You won't last 3 moves against him.
Linfeng. Originally out of respect for my sisters, I didn't want to lay a hand on you. But I didn't expect you to go too far. I can only give you a taste of punishment now.
Are you sure that you are my opponent?
I possess the supreme bone. Like a good-for-nothing like you, you are nothing but easily dealt with.
My supreme bone has been used by you for several years. How did it become yours? Now, it's time to return it.
My supreme bone.
Linfeng, what are you trying to do? You actually dare to forcibly swap bones.
This supreme bone, I could give it to you. Naturally, I can also take it back.
Linfeng, you publicly seized his cultivation fortune. The Lin family will not let you go. Are you trying to be eternally hostile with the Lin family? A fight to the death.
If I told you, this supreme bone was originally mine. I'm just taking back what belongs to me. Would you believe me?
I believe you, since I have already decided to let you serve the Gu family. As a revered expert, I will believe you wholeheartedly.
Good, don't worry. Now that I have taken back the supreme bone, my cultivation will definitely advance by leaps and bounds. Your father's illness, I will definitely help you.
Linfeng. You bastard. Return my supreme bone.
Linfeng, how could you treat Lindong like this?
The
How has
film
he treated you all these
translated
years?
and
Have you forgotten all of it?
narrated by M.
How can you be
Media.
so ruthless?
I'm ruthless for what he has done to me over the years. Even if I only returned a fraction of it, he would have lost his life long ago.
Linfeng, what do you mean? You said the supreme bone is yours. What is going on?
Brother, I know you have always hated me. But I never thought you would actually seize my supreme bone. You have already defected from the Lin family. Why must you now take away the only thing I have? How I'm supposed to protect my mother and sister like this?
Little brother. Little brother. Little brother. Little brother. Are you alright?
Sister, I hurt so much.
Come. Sister will help you up. Linfeng! I never expected you to be so ruthless, daring to seize little brother's supreme bone. Linfeng! I never expected you to be this kind of person. You usually target little brother, and that was bad enough, but you actually attacked him? Linfeng! Immediately, return little brother. Supreme bone.
I already said, this is my supreme bone. Since I could give it to him, naturally I can also take it back.
I never expected you would be full of lies. How did this become yours? That's right. Little brother awakened the supreme bone. In the very first year he returned home. As for you, you are nothing more than a good-for-nothing who cannot cultivate. You're worthy of possessing the supreme bone.
Linfeng is also your biological younger brother. Haven't you ever thought about believing him just once?
It is precisely because I trusted him too much that I was repeatedly... Linfeng! I will say this one last time. Immediately, return the supreme bone to little brother. If little brother hadn't trusted him too much, the guild was by him, tricked away the supreme bone.
Haven't you ever thought about it? Is this supreme bone really Linfeng's?
Prejudices in people's hearts are a great mountain. No matter what I say, or what I do, you will never believe me again. Is that so?
What are you going to do?
Lindon? As long as you tell them how you begged me back then to give you the supreme bone. This supreme bone, I can give it to you again. How about that? Supreme Bone. I awaken the Supreme Bone.
Congratulations, brother. You awakened the Supreme Bone. Now cultivation will yield twice the results with half the effort. Mother and the sisters will definitely like you even more.
Don't worry. You will definitely awaken your cultivation talent too.
I wish I had the Supreme Bone. Brother, you and mother and the others have stayed for so long. You must have developed feelings for them, right? Even if you can't cultivate, it's nothing. If I don't have talent, mother will drive me away. Brother, can you bear to see mother drive me out of the house?
Are you saying?
Can you give your Supreme Bone to me? Anyway, you have already replaced me and been the young master of the Lin family for so many years. It's time you compensated me, right?
It has been so many years. Indeed, I replaced Lindong and enjoyed the love of mother and the sisters. For me to yield it to him is only right. Besides, without the Supreme Bone, it's not certain that I cannot cultivate.
Moreover, as long as you give the Supreme Bone to me, I will definitely protect you well. I will treat you just like a biological older brother.
Speak. Tell them how you tricked my Supreme Bone away. What promises you made to me.
Linfeng! You actually dared to threaten Lindong.
I don't know what he is talking about. I just returned home not long ago and immediately awakened the Supreme Bone. This was originally mine.
Lindong, I gave you a chance. You yourself are useless.
Detected host integrating the Supreme Bone. Various physical stats enhanced.
If I hadn't given the Supreme Bone to Lindong, perhaps I would already be the #1 in the 9 provinces now. I never thought that after giving so much, I would end up with this result.
Linfeng, you can already cultivate. Why did you still take away my Supreme Bone?
Lindong, this Supreme Bone was originally mine. I let you use it for a few years, and now you're reluctant to return it.
Linfeng! Immediately return the Supreme Bone. Otherwise, I will never forgive you.
Linfeng already said that this Supreme Bone is his. Why can't he take it back?
It was originally his. Gulinger mentioned before that Linfeng suffered the punishment of bone replacement. Could it be that the Supreme Bone really belongs to Linfeng? Linfeng is from Lindong, returned to the Lin family on the very first day, started targeting him everywhere. Someone like him who harbors resentment towards Lindong, how could he possibly willingly offer the Supreme Bone? Linfeng! You couldn't even make up a decent lie. Someone like you, I'm afraid only the naive and innocent, eldest Miss Gu, will believe your lies right.
Sister, I only hoped I could protect my family. But I never expected that a brother would seize
The film was
my only
translated
chance.
and narrated by M Media.
If I cannot cultivate, I might as well die.
Linfeng! Immediately hand over the Supreme Bone. If not, I will never forgive you.
I can even tell that he is lying. You few people, were you perhaps blinded by lard?
Linfeng! When little brother first returned before, you targeted him everywhere. But I never expected you would actually harm little brother. Linfeng, luckily I broke off the engagement with you back then. A wastrel like you who holds grudges for the smallest offense is fundamentally unworthy of me.
Clearly you were the ones who bullied Linfeng first. How dare you now turn around and accuse him?
Linfeng! Hand over the Supreme Bone, and you will still be my younger brother.
You don't ask for reasons, and just say I was wrong, and make me apologize to him. Is it true that no matter what I say, you won't believe me? Is that right? No matter what I do, it's not as good as a single glance from Lindong. Is that so?
Could little brother possibly falsely accuse you? Over the years, how many times have you falsely accused him? How many times have you framed him? Don't you know in your own heart? Linfeng! Considering our years of relationship, as long as you return the Supreme Bone, everything can still be salvaged. Elder sister, why waste so many words on him? This kind of person, if you don't beat him into submission, he will not admit his mistake.
Lin Qingsu. Do you think I'm still the same as before, to let you hit and scold me?
I'm a peak martial master. I used 50% of my strength. How could you possibly block it so easily?
Over the years, when you were in the Lin family, you always beat me up. I yielded to you somewhat. Did you really think you were invincible under heaven?
You?
You what? I think you are just a big-chested and brainless piece of trash. Every time you are led by Lin Don's nose, you believe whatever he says. Don't you have a brain of your own? Can't you distinguish right from wrong? Who is black and who is white? For years, you only cared about cultivating physical techniques, and forgot to cultivate your brain right.
Fine. Since you are seeking death, then don't blame me for showing no mercy. Life. Harm. Block. Scene. Death. Fear. Open. Rest. 7 gates open. This is the power of the Supreme Bone. I actually can't resist it. How is this possible? Lin Feng, he is clearly just a piece of trash who cannot cultivate. The guild suddenly becomes so powerful.
The Supreme Bone belongs to me. I must take it back.
I was too careless before. If I use my full 10/10 strength this time, Lin Feng will definitely be no match. I want to smash all the bones in this brat's body and shatter them all. I must get the Supreme Bone back. Wait a moment. Let me try to persuade him properly again. If he admits his mistake, I can give him another chance. Sis, you are just too soft-hearted. We cannot show mercy to someone like him. But he is still our younger brother after all, and he lived with us for so many years. He can be heartless, but we cannot be unjust. Then if Lin Feng this time still refuses to repent, then there is no need to show him any mercy. Lin Feng! Stop asking questions. Come back with us.
I don't think you want me to go back. You just want my Supreme Bone, right?
Lin Feng! You did something wrong. I can overlook it. But how can you fail to distinguish right from wrong? Our Lin family, when did we ever teach you to betray faith and abandon righteousness? Or seize things by trickery and force?
Of course they are all yours.
When did I ever teach you these things?
You don't remember. That's right. Someone like you would never put me in your eyes.
Brother, I have never seen this thing before. I only took one look. I wasn't trying to steal it from you. Please don't hit me.
I didn't. This is the first thing Sasaber gave me.
Lin Feng! What right do you have to fight younger brother? Forget about a single magic artifact. Even the entire Lin family belongs to younger brother. Guards! Drag him away from me. Administer the family punishment.
It was clearly him who wanted to seize my magic artifact. Yet you punished me with 100 lashes. It was you who taught me to disregard right and wrong, to seize things by trickery and force.
It was clearly just after younger brother returned that you poisoned him. Otherwise, why would I not trust you?
Today marks my first year back home. Brother, I offer you a toast as well. I hope that in the future we can coexist peacefully.
Lingdong, younger brother.
Brother, I know you didn't want me to return. But I never expected you would poison me.
No. I didn't. I also don't know why there is poison in here.
Get out! Don't let me see you again.
Are you sure? I was the one who administered this poison.
I remember clearly. Couldn't possibly be wrong.
Eldest sister, why are you wasting time arguing with him? Quickly reclaim my Supreme Bone.
Impossible. It was precisely because younger brother had just returned, and you poisoned him. That's why I...
Is that so? But it was clearly him.
Today marks my first year back home. Brother, I offer you a toast as well. I hope that in the future we can coexist peacefully.
This is what you meant by me poisoning him.
That's impossible. You are lying. If that were true, why didn't you explain? Why didn't you say anything?
I did say something. Would you have believed me?
At that time, why didn't I listen to Lin Feng's explanation and immediately believed younger brother instead? Could it be that I was truly wrong? Impossible. Linfeng! This is just your side of the story. I originally wanted to give you another chance, but I didn't expect you to be unrepentant. Since that is the case, I have no need to show you mercy anymore.
I couldn't ask for more.
Eldest sister.
Eldest sister.
Linfeng! The Lin family has given you so many resources over the years, yet you dare to draw your sword against eldest sister? You truly are a wicked person.
This Linfeng is said to be the adopted son of the Lin family. The Lin family raised him for so many years, gave him so many resources, and cultivated him into the expert he is today. He actually betrayed the family and turned around to target the Lin family.
Isn't he an ungrateful wretch?
The Lin family gave me cultivation resources. Aside from this identity of mine, what else has the Lin family ever given me?
You still won't admit it? Linfeng! All the kindness we showed you over the years, have you completely forgotten it? Your immortal sword. Your cultivation resources. You.
For so many years, the Lin family has never given me any cultivation resources. You all always said that I was just cultivation trash. Therefore, you never gave me any cultivation resources, let alone any immortal sword.
This is truly too excessive.
Exactly. The Lin family is a prominent clan after all. How could they not even have resources for one person?
Oh right, over these years, the Lin family did give me 2 healing pills and a box of chilblain cream. I will now return them to you tenfold.
Your Lin family constantly speaks of benevolence and righteousness over all these years. Surely you didn't just give Linfeng 2 pills and a bottle of trauma ointment.
Exactly. This is too shameful.
If you can't afford to raise him, I can.
Just this? You have the nerve to mention this?
The servants in my household receive more resources than these few items.
Over these years, the toilet paper Linfeng used in your house. Are you going to bring that up too?
How many meals he ate? You won't list that too, will you? This Lin family is truly too stingy. This Linfeng is something else. Revealing family matters to outsiders.
Linfeng couldn't possibly be doing this on purpose, wanting us to be besieged by other families, right?
But the good things, he doesn't remember a single one, only remembering these debts. After all, we were the ones who wronged him first. Eldest sister, why are you still siding with outsiders? Over so many years, our Lin family has not given him any support. He must have suffered a lot of grievances.
Everyone, the support the Lin family gave me was more than just this. I hope everyone doesn't misunderstand.
At least he has some conscience.
They also gave me 2,853 yuan and 6 mao in living expenses.
Only a little over 2,000 yuan. That's not even enough for one meal. Truly shabby. And they call themselves a major household.
Not even enough for one meal. Over all these years, you raised Linfeng with just this meager amount of money, yet you constantly preach benevolence and morality.
Now, I'm returning all this money to you. From now on, I sever all ties with the Lin family and have no further connection.
Linfeng! Don't go too far.
I'm going too far.
Linfeng, you took my supreme bone. I can choose not to hold that against you, but you also cannot try to kill my 2 elder sisters.
What? Linfeng! You actually tried to kill me? Are you really going to attack us? After all, I called you my younger brother for so many years. You...
Alchemy Furnace.
In your eyes, I'm just a scumbag. A piece of trash. Is that right?
It was Linfeng who saved us.
So from the very beginning, you didn't believe me. From the start. You assumed I would disregard right and wrong, good and evil, and attack you. The prejudice in your hearts is a massive mountain. No matter how hard I try, it is impossible to move it even an inch.
The most heartless people are you. Linfeng saving you was worse than saving a dog.
Linger. Let's go.
The alchemy furnace. How could it just happen to explode? Could it be that Linfeng deliberately used the self-injury strategy so that we wouldn't pursue his responsibility for stealing my supreme bone? Linfeng, although I don't know why you can still cultivate, but I want the supreme bone and your cultivation method. I want that too.
Mommy. Madam Lin. You called me back. What did you want to say?
Linfeng, you finally returned. Please sit, please sit.
I came here not to play the role of a loving mother and filial son with you. You have 3 minutes. Say what you want to say quickly.
Everything before was my fault. I misunderstood you. I know the whole truth now. I know the grievances. You have suffered all these years. It was all my fault. Can you forgive Mommy?
If this is all you wanted to say, then I'm not interested in listening.
Xiaofeng, I know I was wrong. I truly know I was wrong.
The
I
film
read
was
your diary.
translated and
I know
narrated
about
by M Media.
your feelings for us, and your sacrifices for us all these years. Mommy is truly heartbroken. Linfeng! Can you give Mommy one more chance?
You actually have the nerve.
Linfeng! Give me one more chance. Let Mommy properly make it up to you.
There's no need to put on a show of motherly love and filial piety. You let me return this time. I suspect it's also for that supreme bone, right?
I misunderstood Mommy. I read your diary from beginning to end. I know that you want to eat a meal cooked by me personally. Today, Mommy personally cooked a meal for you. Eat this meal, and let's start anew. How about it?
Thank you, Mommy. Wide? Mommy.
Why? You still have the nerve to ask me. Why? Of course it belongs to my son's supreme bone. Son, come out quickly. This kid is completely finished.
Mommy, still the best.
That is natural.
Linfeng, I didn't expect you would fall for it so easily.
Who would have thought Linfeng's strength has improved? But his mind is still so foolish. I only needed a single soft word to coax him into...
Mommy, I told you long ago. Linfeng, this kid, has lacked love since childhood, although he acts tough. As long as he has a chance to return to the Lin family, to return to Mommy and his sister's side, he won't give up.
You never. Believe me.
An adopted son with no blood relation. Truly believed that I could return to the Lin family again. Dream on.
Now, I can finally take back my supreme bone.
Why is this?
Linfeng, what happened to you?
It is exactly as you said. They fundamentally have no heart. They called me over precisely to seize my supreme bone.
Linfeng. You.
I'm fine. I'm also doing very well now. At least, I can completely abandon them.
Don't worry. I will definitely stay by your side. The entire Gu family will be your eternal backing. I absolutely will not abandon you like the Lin family did.
Now, I only have you left. Rest assured, I will reach the Yon God realm as quickly as possible. At that time, I will be able to save your father.
I believe in you.
Magic Martial Arts Tournament officially begins. In this session of Magic Martial Arts Tournament, the top 3 participants can go beneath the Heavenly Dao steel to comprehend the Heavenly Dao and receive the Heavenly Dao's favor.
Comprehend the Heavenly Dao. What kind of reward is that?
The Heavenly Dao steely holds the Heavenly Dao's inheritance. For thousands of years, no one has successfully gained insight from it. If one manages to comprehend even a single character, they will gain 10 years of cultivation.
So that's how it is. No wonder they are so excited. Comprehending one character increases cultivation by 10 years. If one comprehends over 100 characters, wouldn't they ascend immediately?
What are you thinking? If one guesses even a single character incorrectly, likely their cultivation will be completely scattered. Severely, they will suffer chi deviation. Furthermore, some directly turn into ashes.
I see now.
Magic Martial Arts Tournament officially begins. Contestants, please step forward.
I want to go and see if this Heavenly Dao Steely is truly that formidable.
Hey, Linfeng, this is your first time participating in Magic Martial Arts Tournament. Winning or losing is not important. Safety is the most important thing, understand?
If I can gain insight, perhaps I can enhance my strength. Don't worry, you have always been by my side. Come with me, trusting me. I definitely won't let you down.
Gu family representative, Linfeng. How could the Gu family send out someone so young? Does this mean the Gu family has no one left to use? It is said that this old master Gu is already critically ill. I'm afraid he no longer has the time to concern himself with this so-called magic martial arts tournament. But this Linfeng looks a bit familiar. Haven't I seen him somewhere? Isn't this the Lin family's third young master who couldn't cultivate? I wondered why he left the Lin family. So he latched on to this eldest Miss Gu. What do you mean? This, you wouldn't know, would you? A few days ago at the exchange, it caused quite a stir. This Linfeng defected from his family and fought fiercely with the Lin family. I heard that this Linfeng is the adopted son of the Lin family. I never expected that after all these years. Their family raised an ungrateful
the film
wretch.
was translated and
Exactly.
narrated by
Ignorant
M
of the
Media.
full picture. Who allowed you to gossip recklessly here? Shut up.
You disgraceful thing. How dare you come to compete? You should be the one to shut up.
WuShuang. At this magic martial arts tournament, Linfeng is determined to win. We absolutely cannot let him off easily. You must help me reclaim the supreme bone. I don't want to be a useless person who cannot cultivate.
Don't worry, Dong Dong. At this magic martial arts tournament, I will personally participate. I will definitely help you and take back the supreme bone.
Linfeng, don't think you can truly so easily take away my supreme bone. What belongs to me, I will definitely make you return it twofold.
By the way, at this magic martial arts tournament, why haven't I seen your mother and sister?
I'm now a useless person who cannot cultivate. They have already abandoned me.
How can that be?
They yesterday already went to find Linfeng. They don't even reply to my messages. WuShuang, you wouldn't also abandon me like them and choose Linfeng, would you?
Don't worry. Your kindness to me over the years, the resources you gave me, and your concern for me, I remember all of it. This time the supreme bone. I will definitely help you retrieve it.
I knew you were the best to me. Another fool. All I need to do is use the resources retrieved from Linfeng and give them to her, and then take a few cheap flowers. And I can fool her. Let her die for me.
I'll go. Since Lin Feng cannot cultivate and was driven out of the family, he probably isn't very powerful. I'm sure to win. Didn't he lose his ability to cultivate? How come? Guild public obstruction, huh?
My supreme bone. Lin Feng he. Only after fusing with my supreme bone could he become this powerful.
Lin Feng, you stole someone else's supreme bone and still dare to show off on stage.
The film
that true?
translated and narrated
They took someone
by
else's
M
supreme bone.
Media.
That is no different from the hatred of killing one's father. No different. I think this Lin Feng, he is simply an evil cultivator.
Lin Feng was clearly just, taking back what belonged to him. It is clearly you all who are twisting the facts. What thing?
This? Who exactly is telling the truth here?
Lin Feng, I originally wanted to give you a chance and not bother arguing with you. I didn't expect you to be so ungrateful. Fine, since you refused to hand it over, then I will take it myself.
Isn't that Qin WuShuang? Hey, rumor has it she is Lin Feng's fiancé. Even the fiancé has personally stepped onto the stage. It seems this Lin Feng truly has been abandoned by everyone. Ungrateful wretch.
What fiancé? That is his former fiancé. They have already broken up, all right.
Lin Feng, if you hand over the supreme bone now, perhaps I can spare you. Otherwise, in this magic martial arts tournament, life and death are disregarded. Even if you possess the supreme bone, you will still die by my hand.
Are you so certain you can defeat me?
Naturally. You are a man who only just managed to start cultivating, even with the supreme bone. In such a short amount of time, what cultivation level could you possibly reach? You are simply no match for me.
There is one thing I have always been curious to ask you.
Fine, before you die, I can grant you one more wish. Speak.
When you broke off our engagement, it was because I couldn't cultivate. Now Lindong has also become a wastrel who cannot cultivate. Why are you instead willing to stay by his side?
How dare you compare yourself to Lindong? Over all these years, Lindong, for the sake of my cultivation, has provided countless resources. 1,000-year blood ginseng, snow ganoderma, 8-leaf profound ice grass. Which one of these isn't a supreme treasure? His devotion to me is something a wastrel like you could ever compare to.
1,000-year blood ginseng, snow ganoderma, 8-leaf profound ice grass. Why does that sound so familiar?
Lin Feng, what are you trying to say now?
Those resources, weren't their medicinal effects outstanding? They were more than 100 times better than ordinary blood ginseng.
How do you know?
Because all those things belong to me.
Lin Feng, you are still lying even now. Who doesn't know you are the abandoned son of the Lin family? How could you possibly produce these high-quality cultivation resources? These are rare treasures that money can't buy.
Although I gave my supreme bone to Lindong, my blood, however, still possesses extraordinary effects. Medicinal herbs soaked in my blood can unleash a 100-fold effect.
Nonsense. Do you think I would believe you?
If you don't believe me, then ask Lindong. Resources of this caliber, where did he get them from?
WuShuang, stop wasting words with him, hurry up and attack.
Lin Feng, don't think that with just a few words, you can deceive me. Die.
Holy moly, this is a spiritual heart. Look at this level. It's even higher than the previous Dao Venerable level. This Qin WuShuang truly lives up to her reputation. Lin Feng is definitely dead this time.
Go to hell.
Capture technique.
Xiaohu, what's wrong with you? Why aren't you moving? Xiaohu?
This. Did it just glitch out? Why is it completely motionless?
What kind of move is this? Shouldn't he, as usual, tear Lin Feng to shreds?
Useless trash. Attack quickly.
Go. Yahoo, move quickly. Zhao, go.
I'm so scared. Heavens.
Hey, Qin WuShuang, could it be that your white tiger is here, just to look cute? Hey, this is the martial law arena, not a beast training park.
Linfeng, did you use some kind of trick? Why is it my Zhao obeying me?
Not obeying. I think it's being very obedient.
Where's my Zhao? That was my spirit beast. How could it possibly be out of control?
What useless trash.
Where is your spiritual heart?
The film
Why
was
don't I see it?
translated and narrated by
don't tell me.
Media.
You plan to surrender without a fight.
Captured the white tiger's spiritual heart. Experience increased by 10,000.
It seems this Qin WuShuang is not entirely useless. At least this spirit beast gave me 10,000 experience points.
Linfeng, quickly return my Zhao to me. How could it be gone? Where is my Zhao?
If you don't have the strength to fight then, this match will be my victory.
Linfeng wins next contestant.
Linfeng, did you use this kind of method? To murder my entire family?
What nonsense are you talking about?
Lindon, what are you trying to do now?
I just received news. My mother and my older sister are all dead. All were by this beast. Slaughtered.
What does this mean? This guy Linfeng is actually so deranged. Killed himself, the foster mother's family.
Linfeng, I know you hate me, but mother adopted you for so many years. My sisters were so good to you. How could you bring yourself to do it?
Their deaths, what do they have to do with me?
Mother said today she wanted to invite you home and specifically arranged to meet you, right?
That's right. I did go to the Lin family home.
Just now the steward sent a message telling me that my mother and my sister were all brutally murdered by this brute. Only he still had a breath left to expose your true face. The profound Yin continent has already launched. Now those two pieces of trash should have already been completely drained dry, right? Linfeng, I want you to be utterly indefensible.
Lindong, it was clearly you and your mother who conspired together to scheme against Linfeng. How dare you still slander me now?
Those were my own kin, although I don't know what methods you used to so cruelly murder them. I implore the elders to uphold justice for my Lin family. Capture this brute alive and hand him over to our Lin family for disposal to comfort the souls of my family in heaven.
Linfeng, what exactly is going on? If this is true, the 100 immortal sects will surely capture you, young man.
Ostensibly, you want to capture me alive. To comfort the souls of your family in heaven. In reality, you want my supreme bone and my cultivation right.
My family was murdered by you. My heart is dead. I currently have no desire for cultivation matters. I only want this brute you to receive the punishment you deserve.
This Lin family is truly miserable to actually invite a wolf into the house by adopting such an evildoer.
You brute full of lies.
Linfeng, what if you possess the supreme bone? What if you can cultivate anew? In the end, you still won't escape the palm of my hand. 100 kinds of torture await you then. I won't just take back the supreme bone. I also want your secret to cultivating so quickly.
You claim I killed the two sisters. If only you can produce evidence, I Lin Fen
The film
will
was
submit to your disposal.
translated and
I absolutely
narrated
will
by
not fight back.
Media.
I knew it. You would definitely try to argue your way out. That's why I already brought the steward to testify. Someone can prove that you murdered my entire family.
Is that so? Where is the person?
Don't think you can escape. People are already on their way here.
Lindong, are you talking about us?
Isn't this the Lin family's eldest miss and second miss? How did they end up like this?
Lin Xingsu, Lin Yimo. What is going on? How are they still alive? Lindong, this is not what you told us.
How are you? Still alive?
Didn't you say? They were murdered by Lin Feng?
Lindong. You repeatedly claimed, I killed your sister. So why are they still alive now?
Lindong. What exactly is going on here? Explain yourself clearly.
No, that's not it. I was also deceived by the butler. I thought my sisters were truly killed by that lunatic, Lin Feng.
The one who wanted to kill us. Absolutely not Lin Feng. Was you?
Sisters, I'm your biological younger brother. How could I possibly harm you? It must be Lin Feng. It is Lin Feng. He has always held a grudge, wanting to kill you, wanting to wipe out the Lin family.
Whether I killed anyone or not, you know best. If there is still prostitution, I will never forgive you.
Everyone look closely. It is him who attempted to wipe out the Lin clan, and now he wants to kill me to silence me. He is just an evil cultivator, intolerable to the orthodox path.
You failed to kill us. Yet you still dare to slander Lin Feng.
Sister, you hit me. Even now, you still want to help Lin Feng conceal the fact that he committed murder?
In front of the 100 immortal sects, how dare you speak nonsense? For so many years, haven't we treated you well? How could we raise such a matricidal and sororidal ingrate? Matricide and sororicide? Lindong, what exactly is going on?
That's not true. No. WuShuang. Sisters. My sisters must have been deceived by Lin Feng.
Whether we were deceived by him or not, you will know immediately.
Appraisal technique. Activate.
The past and present life mirror. It can record the events that occurred, for viewing at any time.
It's a good thing you are my biological sisters, which allowed my profound yin great art to so smoothly absorb your luck and spiritual power. What biological mother? I Lindong do not have such a useless biological mother. If you must blame someone, only blame your lovely younger brother. Refuse to hand over the supreme bone. You all can only all, under my profound yin grand formation, slowly have your destiny drained dry.
If Lin Feng hadn't saved us, we would have been drained dry by you long ago.
Killing your mother and sister. Distorting the truth. And still trying to frame me. Lindong. How cruel you are.
Lindong, what exactly is going on here?
It wasn't me.
What they are saying, is it true? Did you really kill that many people? Profound Yin continent.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
The evidence is laid out right in front of you, and you still won't admit it.
Daring to hold a magic martial arts tournament. And still distorting the truth. Murdering blood relatives. Cultivating evil techniques. I think you are the one whom the righteous path cannot tolerate. Beneath the heavenly Tao steel, you still won't confess your crimes?
What crime should I confess? This is all because of you. What you deserve.
You bastard! You still won't confess your crimes even now?
What crime do I have? If it wasn't for you back then, losing me, would I have lived in the demon den for so long? This is all what you owe me.
You are still making excuses even now.
By what right? By what right? He enjoyed on my behalf so many years of prosperity and luxury, mother's love and familial affection. He even had the supreme bone. And also a Yankee from a prestigious family. By what right? I refuse to accept this. Unwilling.
So you seized his supreme bone, killed mother, drained dry my cultivation, and still tried to frame Lin Feng, making us wrongly accuse Lin Feng. For all these years, Linfeng, because of you, how much suffering endures so much damage. Lindong, did you really steal Linfeng's supreme bone? You made me miss out on Linfeng, who was born with a supreme bone. Deceiving me. To be with a piece of trash like you. Is that right?
It was me. I did all of it. Do you now regret breaking off the engagement with Linfeng and being with me? Too late. You think what kind of good person you are. And you all, with just a few words from me, and shedding a few tears, I made you suspect Linfeng. Why are you pretending now to have deep sibling affection?
Seeking death.
Profound yin continent. Although I haven't your cultivation base completely drained dry, but most of your cultivation is inside my body. Do you think you can defeat me?
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
He has gone demonic.
And you? Which time did I bully Linfeng that you didn't know? Didn't you still stand on my side, tormenting him with me? Why are you pretending to be a good person now?
Lindong, I will kill you. Save me.
Rest assured, everyone present here today, not a single one of you will escape. I will drain all of you dry. You all will reunite in hell.
What is this?
He actually dared to set up an evil formation during the magic martial arts tournament, draining everyone's cultivation base.
My great scheme is complete. Linfeng, didn't you love being with these nominal mommy the most? Being with these two nominal sisters the most? I'll give you a chance. I will send you all together. Go to hell.
I think the one who should go to hell is you. Mother loves you. Your two sisters protect you. I indulged you repeatedly, yet you are still not satisfied, brewing a monstrous disaster. Today I shall execute justice on behalf of heaven and slay the evil fire demon. Summoning technique.